Welcome to percent composition of compounds. So, we have two common ways of representing the composition of a compound. The first is by the number of atoms of each element, so the chemical formula, and the second is by the percentage of mass, by mass, of each element. So, the mass percent, or the weight percent, is the percentage of a compound's mass due to a particular element. So let's calculate the mass percent for each element in ethanol, so C2H5OH. So the molar mass of ethanol is given by this. So we have the mass of carbon, we have 2 moles of carbon times the molar mass of carbon, 12.01 grams per mole. That gives us 24.02 grams of carbon per mole of ethanol. We have the mass of hydrogen, so we have 6 moles of hydrogen times 1.0079, I rounded here to 1.008 grams per mole, so 6.048 grams of hydrogen. The mass of oxygen, we have 1 mole of oxygen, 16.00 grams per mole, gives us 16.00 grams of oxygen. And then when we add them up, we get 46.07 grams per mole of ethanol. So 1 mole of ethanol is 46.07 grams. So the mass percent of each element is then the mass of that element divided by the total mass of our compound. So the mass of carbon in ethanol, in 1 mole of ethanol, divided by the mass of 1 mole of ethanol, so 24.02 grams divided by 46.07 grams, multiplied by 100%, gives us 52.14%. An equivalent calculation for hydrogen, 6.048 grams divided by 46.07 grams times 100%, gives us 13.13% hydrogen. And for oxygen, we end up with 34.73% oxygen. So that was percent composition of compounds.